welcome back to Finnegans Farm and welcome back to YouTube channel. So just before I get into the tractor here, I had to give it a quick wash. I'm going over here to collect our day of planting gear, and now we're going to start getting ready for the planting season. Follow our Instagram, you would have seen on Friday. I put up the photo of the tractor, nice and clean, washed. So I'm happy now. I have a bit of a spin ahead of me because it's in one of our out farms. But so in this week's video, what's happening on the farm is I'm going to go collect a destoner now with this 185. I'm going to get an update on the cows and calves. I wasn't really with them this week, so we're going to have to get Cathal or Jack to talk about that. And what else? The combines are brought out, but you'll have to watch to the end to figure out why they were brought out at this time of year. So I'm just on the way over to the destoner now, and for the sake of video I'm just going to do some magic. Ta-da! I have arrived in the farm, and you can probably see the destoner behind me. Oh. So putting on the destoner is actually so simple. All you have to do is this, watch, cover the camera and boom. Ta-da! The destoner is on the tractor. It's that simple as. I'm only joking. You're retracting it out and I'll show you exactly how I put it on. Uh-oh. At least we have one. I really hope there is a clip in here. Nope. I'm just gonna position my arms that when I get out then I can just push them in together. I hope this goes low enough because sometimes it doesn't. No. I'm just gonna have to let down my arms a small bit. Now if you are in the field and you're putting this on for good, you want to make sure that your links are the same, and you can do that by just counting how many threads you have on each arm. But for sake, just bring this home now. Jeannie Mac! Jeez, we are greased. I'm not moving that. Thank you so much for that. One in. Yeah, I just need to reverse a small bit. I might try to lift it. Oh ho! Come on! Look at that! Look at that! Here's the clip for this one. Hiding on me. I'm gonna put my PTO in. The 540 speed shaft just slipped in first time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to use it, but I don't want that dangling, so I'm just going to put it on for safety. This PTO shaft is probably one of the biggest problems we have with the destoner, especially when we're training lads up, because as most implements are, when you go to lift something at the headland or anything, you lift the arm. So as you can see, the destoner is actually lifted by the arms, which is a benefit because when you're turning you have a better lock rather than being attached to the drawbar. But if you lift your arms, what you catch only the bottom of the PTO, and we've bent some amount of PTOs, and I know we're not the only ones, so if you know what I'm on about, you feel my pain. Good thing about the newer tractors is you can just disable the arms and work the hydraulics, which sometimes we do, but on the old 7/810s you can't do that, but you just kind of have to manage it. So now we have all our pipes to bring in. There's a control box here. It needs to be water free, that's why we have the destoners in the shed, but if you can, either put them in under something or you can put them in under the cover to keep them dry. So pop you in there for the minute. And now, there's a lovely spot here on the destoners for all your lights and pipes, and the handiest thing is just get a bungee cord attached to all your pipes, and then at least they're up. Here you go. Now this is going to be your power for your control box. So that can actually go into the cab. There's two spots. Okay, I think I'm safe enough now. Okay, and this should lift it. Oh ho, Betsy. Right, now I can lift my arms a little bit more to get the front of it higher, but just be very, very careful. Oh, here we go. Now, that's enough. And then the switch I was on a bit earlier is here. So that just allows your hydraulics, that's your arms and your hydraulics. That in the middle isolates both of them. Doesn't allow that to work. You can even hear the hydraulics. Don't know tree warning because I turned it off. Now I'm just going to get out and give an overall check of the machine, make sure she's ready for road. Tyres are pumped and everything. That's okay. Tyres are pumped. Is the one open? That's the pumped. So the stoner on, ready for road, checked all around, everything's okay. So I'm just going to teleport back to the yard here. See you in a minute. And ta-da, we are back in the home yard. So just going to park it up over here beside the other two, and yeah, then they'll get into the workshop and we'll run through them. So 1, 2, 3, the stoners lined up. I took the pin off that and put my top link back on because we will get a pin for that. Told Sean already. This is Sean's first time seeing these stoners, but he will be sick of them by the end of planting because I'm sure he'll be driving them. So yeah, to 3 of them back. Next time you see them, probably workshop Wednesday, and then next time you see them after that, hopefully they're out in the field. Fingers crossed. So Hubble, I've missed you now for the last week. I haven't been around.
Yeah, you were on holidays there, like always. Yeah.
Sorting out the
Didn't really miss you now, to tell you the truth. But
well, then I won't be coming back. That suits me, grand.
You won't be anyway.
Not allowed. So we've Thomas here, flat out in the man too.
Yeah, leave the young lads to the driving now.
Yeah. You do the forking around and open the gates, kind of reverse the cycle. Yeah. And no calves this morning?
No, none this morning. So
perfect opportunity then to
clean everything and just going to be a bust of calves now shortly. So
yeah. We just need to be prepared for that.
Get it ready. Might have a few days then you can't clean it out. So.
Yeah, exactly. How many calves do you have now?
I think we're at 24, 25. So not too bad.
Yeah.
February's not the busiest month anyway. But
yeah, it'll be picking up now.
Yeah, at least it's 20 out of the way for February.
So much involved in cleaning out these sheds?
Oh, this one's not too bad. The other two now are a bit more awkward. But the way the setup is.
It's the way the setup is, but hopefully now next year.
New shed next year.
Yeah, he's on with this new shed and this new shed.
Yeah, I've been promised a new shed, so.
I know, yeah, I thought that was meant to come last year.
Yeah, it's coming this 5 years. Oh, right, back to bed.
Right, talk to you after. So the good old 2140 on the straw chopper. He's just feeding. So Hub's just putting a nice bit of straw into each pen and then he'll fork it out into the corners. And that will be the 2140. Unbelievable on this. Unbelievable. 2140 you turn around quicker than Hubble was, and that's a fact. As you can see, the ladies, they've only a little bit of food left on each side, so the lads will clear all that out, put new bales in, and the ladies will have fresh sheets and fresh food. And I'll tell you one thing, they're set up for a good Saturday night. So while I was doing my rounds, I said I'd swing up to Jack here. He's up on the farm with all the Wainlands and other cows that are waiting to be calved. Jack, we've our first bunch of cows and calves up here.
Yeah, they're on the holiday.
Yeah.
So 9 cows and calves, we brought them up. Started the week there, and we'll have another load starting next week.
Yeah.
So
it's just a continuous cycle, it's just a circle.
Keep them moving there. Yeah. So we're ready. We've cleaned out that shed there.
Yeah, it's just bedded there.
Bedded,
fresh
ready
straw.
to go, and we'll show you there after. All the rest of them are ready there. We've just one calf to inject here. He's a bit of a hard navel. We'll show you here now.
Yeah.
Might be able to pick it up there in the camera. See, sometimes they get a navel infection underneath and it swells up a bit. Look, it's not going to cause them, the animal, to be sick or anything. It's just causing them a bit of pain. We give them his 5 ml of Betamox for 3 days, and the swelling goes down then and they're ready to go.
Yeah, because after the calves, the first few days you want to be grabbing them all.
Yeah, grabbing them all the time and see, especially when you're checking, to make sure the calf is full.
Yeah.
Just grab the navel there and see, is it hard? Shouldn't be. Sometimes it'd be semi-hard, but what you're looking for is nice and soft.
Yeah.
So we let these lads back in there now. A nice cosy day.
Yeah. The poor cows just haven't figured out the gate yet, have they?
They'll be well used to it there in a few months. Come on. Come on, bunnies. Come on. We don't bed the face of the shed, preferably because when the cattle come up to 8, they drag all the straw up. You'll be forever cleaning it out. So it's just as simple. They lie down there for most of the day, and at night
keeps that down there clean.
Keeps that down there clean as well, yeah.
So they'll rummage through this new straw for a while. They'll be
bedded probably then again. Today's Saturday, bedded Monday. kind of like to bed them every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, keep everything
depending
clean.
on how they are, and we limed the walls there, and some before they go in, or if we put a new batch in, we'd lime the floor as well, just keep any infection or disease.
Yeah.
Right, so we're here in the liebacks now. About a week ago, 2 weeks ago, all these pens were full of cows that had to calve, so they're slowly emptying now. So we have a few boys from college there off at the weekend, so we make use of them.
Yeah.
So Charlie and Keane, they limed the pens there. Oh, well, they scraped them first earlier on in the week.
Clean, yeah, have them clean
Have
and
them
dry.
cleaned, and then we limed them there, I think Thursday, and let the lime work and do its job, and we're after bedding them there this morning so that they're ready for calves.
Yeah, so the bars, as you can see, there's 2 bars up.
Yeah, one is to stop the cow jumping, and the other is to stop them going underneath. So the calf just goes under the bar there and has a lie down, and when he wants, he can come out for a drink.
Yeah, and then as they get older, then we can move the bar up.
Move the bar up to suit the size of the calf.
Yeah.
And we've also the green sheet down at the back there to stop any wind or rain getting in and stop them jumping out too, so it works fierce well.
So these are all the cows that need to still be brought down to calve.
Yeah. We've 6
But they're
pens
just a bit
there.
way away.
Yeah, they're about... we have them all sorted in order of what's calving first. So our last pens here, they be calving around the end of February, beginning of March. They be the very last. And as we get closer to the front then, we have our cows closest to calving. So what's in the first pen there will be about a fortnight away. They'll come home next week.
Yeah.
And we usually do a cycle. So we bring up a load of cows and calves, bring a load of cows home.
Yeah,
Just works well.
Just replace what's
There's no point bringing a trailer empty as well.
No. So as you can see, shed full of happy cattle, and just leave the dye feeder on here. We mix on for the weanings, and then that's really it then, isn't it?
Yeah,
Not much else to do.
See if any calves.
See if there's any calves, wait around for a while, and then
It's a nice time of year, just easing ourselves into it slowly.
Yeah. And then the rush will come. Right, that's the update from the cattle. Yeah. We're getting the combines out. Darren Hubble's after taking out his sower. He's going to get that ready because he won't feel the time coming when he needs to start sowing. So he took that out. Now it was parked in front of the combine, so we said, sure, we might as well take out the combines while we're at it, and we're just going to let them run for a while and let them clean themselves out. Like, Alan done a great job cleaning, but there's just, you know, shaft will fall and he's not going to get every bit of it. So we're just going to let it run for about half an hour and make sure everything is mint. I don't really want to lose the step. I hate when there's the glare and you can't see what you're doing. There's Hubble and his big sower, ready to give it a wash and get her ready with all the lights and the pipes. Shawnee boy, giving him a hand. And I'm just turning. I'm going to do plenty of turns because the fact it is tracks on stone, they're just not meant for each other. So nice and slow turns. There's no point ripping up the track. Right, now I want to... Jeez, I nearly forgot to do this. Open up me. Oh, I can see light. Now I have the tank open. And get her running now, make sure there's no faults on it. Communication, that's GPS, that doesn't matter. Service needed. Okay. And then it's just a simple, and then I just want to give her a few revs. Hubble just washing, we're getting already. So that's a spud gear home, an update on our cattle, and a few of our machinery update as well. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next week. Good luck.